Welcome to Every Illegal Dog Breed Explained in Detail, Part 1, Breeds 19 to 11. 19. Chow Chow. The Chow Chow is an ancient breed originating from northern China, with a history dating back over 2,000 years. Historically, Chow Chows were used for guarding temples, pulling carts, and even hunting. They were also prized as imperial pets, symbolizing wealth and power in Chinese dynasties. Physically, Chow Chows are known for their lion-like mane, thick double coat, and a unique blue-black tongue, a distinctive trait found in very few dog breeds. Males generally weigh between 40 and 70 pounds, with colors ranging from red and black to blue and cream. Chow Chows are famously independent and aloof, exhibiting a cat-like personality. They tend to form strong bonds with their family, but are often suspicious of strangers and territorial, which can manifest as aggression if not properly socialized. Additionally, their stubborn nature makes obedience training a challenge, necessitating firm and consistent leadership from experienced owners. They are also known for low sociability with other animals, especially in unfamiliar environments. Legally, the Chow Chow is not outright banned in most countries, but appears on numerous restricted lists. For instance, in certain U.S. cities such as Springdale, Arkansas, and New Iberia, Louisiana, local breed-specific legislation, BSL, imposes strict ownership conditions. In the UK, they are not banned but are often flagged under local authority restrictions due to liability concerns. In Romania, they are included on the Guard Dog Registry, requiring permits for ownership in urban areas. Additionally, major U.S. insurance providers frequently exclude Chow Chows from homeowners' policies, citing bite risk statistics from groups like the CDC and AVMA, American Veterinary Medical Association. 18. Doberman Pinscher. The Doberman Pinscher was developed in Germany during the late 19th century by tax collector Carl Friedrich Louis Doberman, who aimed to create the ultimate protection dog. By blending breeds like the Rottweiler, German Pinscher, Greyhound, and Weimaraner, he produced a sleek, athletic, and intelligent guard dog. Dobermans typically weigh between 70 and 100 pounds, with males being taller and more muscular. The breed is instantly recognizable by its slender frame, cropped ears in some countries, and docked tail. Dobermans are extremely intelligent, loyal, and versatile, excelling in police, military, and security roles. However, they are naturally protective and territorial, leading to sharp reactivity towards perceived threats. Without early socialization and clear boundaries, Dobermans can develop dominant behaviors, making them potentially dangerous in undisciplined environments. Their intense drive and mental stamina require active owners committed to structured leadership and engagement. Dobermans are not globally banned, but face significant restrictions. In Ukraine, they are listed on the list of dangerous breeds, requiring permits and mandatory muzzling in public spaces. In India, metropolitan cities like Mumbai and Bengaluru have proposed local bans following increased reports of aggressive incidents. In parts of Germany, including Brandenburg, Dobermans must pass behavioral assessments. In the United States, states like Michigan restrict them under housing regulations, while insurance providers like State Farm classify them as high-risk breeds, often denying coverage. Though legal in the UK, certain housing developments implement breed restrictions based on landlord liability concerns. 17. Bullmastiff. The Bullmastiff is a British breed created in the mid-19th century by crossing Old English Mastiffs with bulldogs. Originally bred to guard game estates and detain poachers without inflicting severe harm, the Bullmastiff evolved into a muscular, agile, and disciplined guardian. Males usually weigh between 100 and 130 pounds, boasting a short, weather-resistant coat and a broad skull with a powerful jaw. This breed is known for being quietly confident, gentle with family, and extremely protective. They are natural watchdogs, often intervening physically between family members and perceived threats. However, their sheer size, independent nature, and stubborn streak can make them difficult to manage without early obedience training. Left unchecked, they can develop dominance-related aggression, especially towards other dominant dogs or strangers. In terms of legality, Bull Mastiffs are banned in Bermuda under the prohibited breeds list. In the United States, places like Miami-Dade County, Florida, regulate ownership under county-specific dangerous dog laws. In Denmark, Bull Mastiffs appear on advisory lists, with municipalities given discretion to restrict ownership. France includes them on the Type 2 Dangerous Dogs list, requiring muzzling in public and mandatory registration. Additionally, several major European insurers exclude Bull Mastiffs from standard home liability policies due to their strength and protective aggression. 16. Alaskan Malamute. The Alaskan Malamute is a large Arctic working breed developed by the indigenous Malamute Inuit tribe for sled pulling and transport across harsh, snowy terrains. With a lineage predating modern civilization, Malamutes are among the oldest domesticated Arctic breeds. Males weigh between 75 and 100 pounds and are easily identified by their wolf-like markings, erect ears, curled tail, and thick, insulating double coat. Malamutes are friendly yet highly independent and have a strong prey drive, making them challenging for novice dog owners. They are pack-oriented but possess stubborn, alpha-driven tendencies. Without significant exercise and consistent leadership, Malamutes can develop destructive behaviors and show aggression towards smaller animals, or even humans in high-stress situations. Legal restrictions stem from their physical strength and high prey drive. In Australia, councils like the city of Greater Dandenong have imposed local ownership bans, particularly in suburban areas. Singapore lists Malamutes under the Second Schedule Dangerous Dogs Act, requiring compulsory muzzling, insurance, and sterilization. Certain parts of the U.S., including private housing associations in Colorado, prohibit Malamute ownership due to escape tendencies and aggression concerns. While not banned in Europe, countries like France and Switzerland impose public muzzle requirements in some municipalities. 15. Japanese Akita, Akita Inu. The Akita Inu is a noble Spitz-type breed originating from the Akita prefecture in Japan, historically used for hunting large game, including boar and bear. A national treasure of Japan, the Akita symbolizes strength, loyalty, and good health. Males typically weigh between 100 and 130 pounds and have thick, plush double coats, curled tails, and dignified expressions. Akitas are intensely loyal but famously aloof with strangers. They are highly territorial, often showing same-sex aggression toward other dogs, and have strong prey drives. Their independent nature, combined with their size and strength, makes them difficult to manage without assertive, experienced owners. Behavioral issues such as resource guarding and unpredictability toward unfamiliar animals are well documented in untrained Akitas. Globally, Akitas face restrictions based on aggression risk. Singapore classifies Akitas as scheduled dogs, requiring muzzling, sterilization, and liability insurance under the Animals and Birds rules for dog licensing and control. In the U.S., cities like Omaha, Nebraska, list Akitas among dangerous breeds requiring special permits. In parts of Canada, including Ontario, they are often confused with pit bulls and wrongly restricted under local housing rules. In Spain, they are listed under Royal Decree 287/2002, governing potentially dangerous dogs, mandating registration and behavioral assessments. 14. Staffordshire Bull Terrier. The Staffordshire Bull Terrier, nicknamed Staffy, was developed in England during the 19th century by crossing bulldogs with terriers for use in blood sports like bull baiting and dogfighting. Today, they are popular family pets, especially in the UK. Males generally weigh between 24 and 38 pounds and are compactly built with powerful musculature, a broad skull, and a smooth, short coat. Although widely regarded as affectionate and especially good with children, Staffies retain a strong prey drive and tenacious temperament. They are often reactive toward unfamiliar dogs and require disciplined socialization to prevent aggression. Their combination of physical power and dog-aggressive tendencies makes them controversial in some jurisdictions. Legally, Staffies face varied restrictions. They are banned outright in Ontario, Canada, under the Dog Owners Liability Act, DOLA, since 2005. In parts of Germany like Lower Saxony, Staffies are categorized as Category 1 dangerous breeds, requiring aptitude tests and mandatory muzzling. In Switzerland, certain cantons enforce bans or licensing requirements. In the U.S., they are frequently caught in broader pit bull-type breed restrictions, especially in states like Iowa and Missouri, where multiple cities prohibit ownership outright. 13. Caucasian Shepherd Dog, Caucasian Ovcharka. The Caucasian Shepherd Dog is a massive guardian breed from the Caucasus Mountain region, originally bred to protect livestock from predators such as wolves and bears. With a history spanning centuries in rural Russia and Georgia, males can weigh between 110 and 220 pounds, with dense, weatherproof coats adapted to harsh climates. Caucasian Shepherds are fiercely territorial and independent, known for their suspicion toward strangers and dominant personality. Without experienced handling, they can become dangerously aggressive, particularly in confined urban spaces. Their size and strength compound these risks, making them unsuitable for novice dog owners. Bans are widespread. Denmark includes Caucasian Shepherds on its list of prohibited breeds. Singapore enforces a full ban under its Dangerous Dogs Act, and Ukraine mandates strict licensing and behavioral controls. In Germany, certain states require temperament assessments before licensing. In Belgium, local municipalities can impose ownership restrictions, and they are frequently refused coverage under European insurance liability policies due to their defensive aggression. 12. Kangal Dog, Turkish Shepherd Dog. The Kangal Dog, originating from Sivas province in Turkey, is renowned for its role in guarding livestock against predators such as wolves, jackals, and bears. With males weighing between 110 and 145 pounds and known for having the strongest documented canine bite force, over 740 pounds per square inch, Kangals are powerful, resilient working dogs. Kangals are calm and gentle with their human families, but possess intense guarding instincts and are extremely suspicious of unfamiliar humans and animals. Poor socialization or urban confinement often leads to territorial aggression, particularly in situations where their protective instincts are misapplied. Kangals are banned in Denmark and heavily restricted in Germany, including states like Bavaria, where ownership requires psychological testing and mandatory insurance. In the UK, Kangals fall under strict import controls, and in parts of Australia, local councils have banned ownership due to public safety risks. In Ireland, they are subject to muzzling and short leash laws under the Control of Dogs Regulations 1998. 11. Boerboel, South African Mastiff. The Boerboel, developed in South Africa, descends from mastiffs brought by Dutch settlers to guard homesteads against large predators. Males can weigh between 130 and 180 pounds, with muscular builds, broad heads, and an imposing stature designed for territorial defense. While exceptionally loyal to family, Boerboels are dominant, strong-willed, and possess high prey drive. In the absence of experienced leadership and disciplined socialization, Boerboels can become dangerously aggressive, particularly in densely populated environments. Boerboels are banned in Denmark under the list of prohibited breeds and in France, where they are subject to Category 1 Dangerous Dogs classification, requiring sterilization and public muzzling. Romania imposes ownership restrictions, including psychological assessments. In Singapore, they are listed under the Second Schedule Dangerous Dogs Act, mandating full liability coverage and muzzling in public. Multiple U.S. cities, including parts of Iowa and Georgia, impose ownership bans or restrictions.